Get ready, fight fans, because the UFC is returning to the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in New York City, for a card that is absolutely stacked from top to bottom. This is UFC 322, and you will not want to miss a single second of the action. In our main event, we have a fascinating clash of styles that could be an instant classic. The welterweight king, the seemingly unstoppable Della Maddalena, is set to defend his throne. His striking is surgical, his power is undeniable, and he's looked unbeatable at 170 pounds. But standing across the octagon from him is a man who knows all about championship gold. The former lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. Makhachev is moving up in weight to challenge for a second belt, bringing his world-class sambo and suffocating ground game. This is a true striker versus grappler matchup at the highest level. Can Della Maddalena keep the fight standing and use his boxing to pick Makhachev apart? Or will Islam close the distance, get the takedown, and prove that his style translates perfectly to the welterweight division? This fight has major implications for both divisions and the pound-for-pound rankings. But wait. The action doesn't stop there. The co-main event is a legitimate superfight. A battle for supremacy in women's mixed martial arts. The #1 pound-for-pound female fighter on the planet, the dominant UFC Flyweight champion, Valentina Shevchenko, puts her title on the line. She's been a force of nature at 125 pounds, with a skill set that seems to have no weaknesses. Her opponent is a warrior in every sense of the word, the #2 ranked pound-for-pound fighter and former two-time strawweight champion, Zhang Weili. Magnum is moving up to flyweight for this epic champion versus champion showdown. We're talking about two of the most complete, most dangerous female fighters to ever step into the cage. Will Shevchenko's precision and counter-striking be too much, or will Zhang Weili's relentless pressure and raw power lead her to a second divisional title? This is a legacy fight, and the winner will have a serious claim to being the greatest of all time. Mark your calendars for Saturday, November 15th. The action for UFC 322 kicks off with the early prelims at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. You can catch those on ESPN+, Disney+, and UFC Fight Pass. Then, the prelims get underway at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on ESPN NEWS, ESPN Deportes, and Disney+. And they'll also be simulcast on ESPN+. And finally, the moment we'll all be waiting for, the massive main card begins at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Live exclusively on pay-per-view. Della Maddalena vs. Makhachev, Shevchenko vs. Zhang. It all goes down at Madison Square Garden. You can order the pay-per-view now at UFC.com PPV. We'll be here all night, updating you with live results, fight recaps, and exclusive backstage interviews right after the action happens. Be sure to stay locked in with US for complete coverage of UFC 322. It is going to be an unforgettable night of fights. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates.